Sarah was using your one, so you might want to check that. Now that I think about it.
Testing.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be fine.
Yeah, you're good.
Wanted is the story of a working-class man discovering he's fated to be a trained assassin. Or is it? Welcome back to the Or Is It Movie Podcast, where we try to find the real story behind the story. I'm Sean Taylor.
I'm Tex.
And I mean Mark.
And today we're taking a look at 2008's Wanted, starring James McAvoy, Morgan Freeman, Thomas Kretschmann, featuring Chris Pratt, which was a surprise. Welcome back, Angelina Jolie and Terrence Stamp from Elektra.
Oh,
you know what?
Yes.
To be fair, we should actually welcome back James McAvoy to film studies.
Yeah,
of course.
I figured we also could do Morgan Freeman. I figured that would just take way too long.
Well, granted.
I'm just going to stick with the Or Is It's going forward.
Terrence Stamp, when you want Michael Caine but just can't afford it.
You want Charles Dance and can't afford it.
Just can't afford it, yeah.
I originally confused him with Charles Dance. I'm like, what? Really? The Game of Thrones guy was in fucking... Oh, no, wait. Terrence Stamp. Oh, right. Zod. Okay.
Zod,
okay,
that's
okay,
right. The
right.
original Zod. Yeah. Before Michael Shannon made Zod being cool. Yeah.
I will find him. Oh.
Kneel before Zod!
So have either of you seen this movie before?
I'm pretty sure I saw it once. I don't know how. I don't think it was in the theater.
Yeah, I rented this one.
I own the DVD.
Really?
Yes, this is, I really actually like this movie. I didn't kick up a fuss when it was brought up for Or Is It? And I'll admit this is one of the harder ones I've had to make fun of because I kind of just sat there and watched the movie again. And I got to write stuff, you know? This is for me sci-fi fun, and yes, I'll certainly make fun of it because I tried to look at it through the Or Is It eyes. But yeah, I own this DVD because I saw it in the theater, I liked it, went out and bought it when it came out.
I have to admit, when I was watching this movie, I'm like, this movie is right up Mark's alley.
Oh, yeah.
It's ridiculous gun porn and unbelievable action throughout.
Yeah, and some really good car chases. I was actually reminded. I haven't watched it in a while. And I was reminded about just how good the, how fantastical you could say the car chases are. I kind of forgot about that. And it was, it brought me back. I had a good time.
Wow. You and I don't usually disagree so vehemently on movies, Mark.
I know.
I fucking hated this movie, and I love James McAvoy. I fucking love him.
I know.
He does rather well.
I wanted everyone to be decapitated in this movie. I'm serious. Like that is my assassination of choice for everyone in this movie. I fucking hated this movie.
The Texas Loom just spits out everyone's name, eh? Is that
Yeah.
all I can say to that text is I'm sorry. And you're right, Tex. We normally agree on a lot of things. In fact, you've given me several. I have a whole category of movies I'm going to talk about. Not going to talk about them all, but Tex recommends. I have a Tex recommends file practically, and they're always hits. And
yeah.
So, but you know what? I knew there would come a day when destiny would take us to one movie
It's a sad
we
day.
would disagree on, and today apparently is that day.
Yeah, it's a sad day to. It's a sad realization. Sad day for me. But yeah, no, I fucking hated this movie. Fucking hated it. Oh my god, I had such a problem even writing the fucking synopsis for it.
Oh my goodness.
Well, speaking of, why don't you take us through it?
I was just about to say, dare we ask for it right now?
Yeah, you know what? I don't know if you guys are even going to laugh in this one, but anyway. So, yay, reading. Oh, I should tell you. This is a point form synopsis. Because I actually tried to write a real synopsis and couldn't do it. And it was, when I reread it, I was like, okay, that's just boring. Like, it's not funny in any way, shape, or form. So, yeah, I made a point for him, so it's much, much faster. All right.
Okay.
So, yay, reading. I love reading my movie. An assassin club that's supposed to keep the balance? Yep, totally can't see that backfiring at all. Good Samaritan calls themselves the fraternity. Nothing ominous about that. Protagonist whining about his life and not doing anything to change it. Oh, goody. These scenes guest directed by Uwe Boll. This guy may or may not be a superhero. Oh, dead now. Guess not so super. Death instant replay to show the pretty bullet. So who's the bad guy? The one who killed 5 people or the one who killed 1? Getting insulted by the ATM so our hero is delusional? Okay then. Getting stared at like that by Angelina Jolie. Is that a dream come true for men or just creepy? Amazing assassin suddenly has stormtrooper aim. Angelina's talent is what? Grimacing? Funny and action-packed. That's what we're going for with this scene, right? Choose to be an assassin and get your ass kicked and constantly yelled at. Oh yeah, sign me up. Become an assassin and break the rules of physics. Alright then. Loom of Knowledge chooses the names of targets randomly and has for 1,000 years. How do they know they got the code right in the first place? They could have been killing the wrong people all this time.
Yep.
So getting your ass kicked over and over again evidently gives you the necessary skills to become an assassin. Which means he graduates to killing this cross guy and a whole train? Oh, and it turns out the cross is his father. Oh, wow. Never saw that coming. So Sloan is a bad guy, duh. Fox does nothing but follow orders, duh. Yay, here comes a fortress storming scene. Oh, no, yeah, get your peanut butter first, sure. Oh, and collect those rats, yeah, that's not gonna make a mess. So go through, kill everyone in the textile plant except these last 5 or 6 and then tell them the truth. The other 20 to 40 people didn't deserve to be given the choice to live? Okay then. Awesome, I'm Morgan Freeman, bitch, speech. So everyone's dead except Sloan and Wesley? Nope, now Sloan is too. Good. Does this mean we can roll the motherfucking credits? Thank you. It's my synopsis. Yeah.
It's succinct, if anything.
Yeah.
Warned you.
Yeah, what the fuck? So this guy Wesley is a Superman, but he doesn't know it because his heart beats 400 times faster than anyone?
Yeah, well, no,
Something
it doesn't
yeah.
beat 400 times. It beats 400 beats per minute.
Right.
And that somehow gives him the ability to focus on things. Extremely. And bend the air so bullets will go in curves.
Well, that was the big hook of this movie. I remember back in 2008. It was It was the big bullet curving thing. It's like, oh, how do they curve a bullet? And it's just flick the gun. I remember being horribly disappointed by that when I saw the movie. Because I thought there was some ancient wisdom, Chinese, Japanese way of Zen or whatever, and then it was just, nope, flick the gun.
Yeah, but because they have the assassin powers, that's why they can.
Are there powers, Mark? Are there powers?
The powers are given, according to Morgan Freeman, they are given to them because their hearts beat faster than a regular person, and so they have more adrenaline pumping through their veins, and they can do things that regular people can't do. This is like science fiction, essentially. This is a science fiction. Yeah, that's why it's right up my alley. And that is the hook. The Matrix took all the other cool slow-mo shots, so this is the only thing left is to curve the bullets instead of just having them go through the air, slowly.
I'm so glad you brought up the Matrix.
Yeah.
Because the first hour of this movie is like that one scene in the Matrix where Neo is learning about the Matrix. What did I say?
Yeah.
Where you get... hang on. Sorry.
Except that Neo didn't get his ass kicked as much as this bitch does.
No, but you get more questions than answers, and all the questions are answered with bullshit theological ideas.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what if you were a battery? Like,
yeah. And we get Lawrence Fishburne
something.
Lawrence Fishburne gives us the bullshit in the Matrix. And we got Morgan Freeman explaining it here, right?
Yeah.
He's giving us here's the bullshit of the movie,
Do you know what? Seriously, I watched this movie in 1.5 speed as usual. It was fucking long in 1.5 speed. Like, seriously, I kept looking at the timer. I'm like, Kate, really? There's nothing happening.
Well, there's a training montage. There's
Training montage.
There's a okay. When you consistently get your ass kicked, you're not helped in learning in any way, shape, or form. That's not a training montage. You are just a fucking. You're just a crash test dummy at that point. You're just.
And then we have.
You're a animate boxing boxing.
A punching
what
bag?
the fuck is it called? Punching bag. Seriously.
Okay, well,
You're an animated punching bag.
They have train parkour.
They what?
The train parkour with Angelina Jolie.
She doesn't teach him anything.
I guess she shows instead of tells. I don't know. I guess we're supposed to understand that.
See, that's what was really bothering me. They're like, okay, do this. And then he can't do it because he doesn't know what he's supposed to do.
Yeah.
And you give him 3.5 seconds to do it. And I'm just like, A, you should be dead. I'm sorry. Your head should be lopped off from that train thing.
When that happened, I was like, okay, you're dead. Dead.
Those trains go a little faster than I think this movie gives it credit for.
Yeah, it's not just a bonk on the head he would have had. Like, no, head separated from neck.
Like, okay, this is for the trailer so we can see Angelina Jolie fall down on her back on bended knees to look quote-unquote sexy for the trailer.
You know what? Speaking of Angelina Jolie, he talks about his boss at the start of the movie, saying that his anorexic boss, I'm sorry, she's pretty big to be anorexic, but anyway, his anorexic boss is having a birthday party, whatever, blah, blah, blah. If anyone is anorexic in this movie, it's fucking Angelina Jolie. She is a fucking skeleton in this. Seriously, is this supposed to be sexy? Because it was creepy to me. Like, I think she looks terrible in Gone in 60 Seconds. And I think she looks terrible in this movie, too.
What'd you think of her in Tomb Raider?
And she at least had a little bit of meat on her bones in Tomb Raider.
Yeah. She kind of went through a phase where she was, like, uber thin.
Yes.
I'll be honest, I've never liked Angelina Jolie. It's the lips. It's the lips. They look fake.
Thanks for bringing that up, by the way. Angelina Jolie, I'm calling her the original duck face. She had the selfie face before it was cool.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, she did. She really, really did.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stand duck face, I guess.
I like some of duck face, period.
Although I've been to birthday parties at work like that, and it's just like they portray it in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
All you're doing is waiting until you can leave.
Oh, that's absolutely true. I'm saying, why did he call it his...
Well, I think that was ironic.
I don't think it was.
I wouldn't have called her anorexic. I would have called her Ronald McDonald with a thyroid problem.
Yep.
And you know what? And you always attend those parties just because you get 15 minutes away from your desk that you didn't have that day. Like, that's the bonus right there.
Pretty
That's
much.
why you go. You go, you pretend to sing, you get some cake.
Yeah. I was told I would get a piece of cake.
Probably didn't hear you.
Yeah, probably not.
Do it louder.
Well, I can't do it louder.
Well, she did the Office Space thing.
Oh, yes. Okay. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I can't do that louder.
So, I mean, but that's the thing. You know, this one really does ask for a lot. I mean, we have bullets with fancy stuff engraved in them for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, you've got people Googling themselves for their own self-worth. Like, what are you saying, movie? Do you know what I mean? Like
and the cash machine calls you a loser?
Okay, I kind of wish my cash machine would give me personal updates. I could use it every once in a while. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's... Listen, especially if I'm going to go to those ones where I've got to pay a $3 fee just to get money, I want something personal. I want to get my $3 worth.
That's valid.
You inspire happy joy feelings in others.
That, you know what? Even if it's that, I'll take it. I just paid $3.50 to because my bank is across town. You might as well tell me what a good person I am, or that I'm not doing so hot. You know what I mean? Like, that's fine. I'll take it. It gives me more for my money. Just added value.
Okay. Well, that's true, actually. Yeah.
That's right. Oh, in the so you have the opening scene. Not in the opening scene. Sorry, but when we're going through Wesley's humdrum life, or as I call it, the mirror. The do you notice how the cat's hungry, so he drinks some Red Bull and then goes back to sleep. Good call. And then he feeds some to his cat.
Yeah.
Well, it
Why
falls
did-
on the floor and the cat drinks it.
No, he pours it on the floor.
He pours
does
it
he?
for the cat.
Oh,
'cause
yeah.
because the
It's
the
not
bitch
an
girlfriend-
accident. She says feed whatever the hell the cat's name is, which is something stupid, like I don't even remember. But anyway, and then it shows him like holding the can out and going like this, and then he
Pouring
puts
it
it
on the
back
floor.
and goes back to sleep.
Yeah, so
That's it.
like it actually brings us to our sponsor for today.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, this podcast is brought to you by Red Bull. Not only does it give you wings, but it's good for your pussy too.
Oh. Oh. I liked his line though when his girlfriend is like, "Have you thought about our talk?" And he's like, "Which one?"
Yeah,
Because
Am I
I've
right,
been in
fellas?
relationships like that, and I've wanted to say that.
yeah, exactly.
Fucking
And,
nag.
So, what I want to know is who names their store the Egg Store? Really?
Yeah,
the-
that threw me off.
I mean, come on. You know what? It's like having a store full of all kinds of useful stuff, but then naming it just after tires. I mean, come on. Who does that? Oh, wait, shit. Fuck, Canadian Tire.
It took me a
Yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just realized that. Well, I had to get my heart rate up, and then the adrenaline said, "No, you idiot, Canadian Tire."
Huh.
And what's with all these weird collection of people? Okay, let's get right to the crux of this thing. So they assassinate people based on the rantings and ravings of a loom.
Yeah.
This is the weirdest sci-fi trope I think I've ever seen.
What? First off, how do you discover a binary code in a loom thousands of years before binary is even fucking discovered?
Well, if I had to defend this movie, I would say that they would blame the
If?
loom for binary. I guess.
Yeah.
So loom invents binary,
Yes? Question
and
mark.
we do nothing with it until the 1980s.
Well,
or
it was
70s.
a secret. It was a secret club.
Right.
There
of
you
course.
That's right. So,
We had to wait for somebody else who was not part of the fraternity to discover binary code.
And I think, Tex, you brought it up
I
in your
guess.
synopsis. It's how do you know you're not misinterpreting? What if you're supposed to be reading it? Oh, what's the other one? There's binary and hexadecimal.
yeah. Or how do you know it's not just a shitty loom?
Yeah. How do you know it's not? I don't know.
Isn't-
fucking random?
isn't this-
Or how do you know that these people that you just assume you're supposed to kill are actually the saviors of the human race?
Or what if you're
Oh,
not supposed
so-
to kill him? What if you're supposed to drop off a cake?
Yeah.
What if you're supposed to go up and just say hi?
Yeah.
What if it's like Pokemon Go and you're just supposed to just go out and meet people? It's just a list of prospective friends. You know, like how do you not know? Like maybe it's who you should be following on Twitter.
Well, wait a
You
second.
don't know.
You're saying this is loom book? Like I should
Maybe.
go.
You don't know. You've just assumed. You just had this violence in your head, and you just assume that it's for killing people.
Yeah, but you know what? Maybe they were supposed to go up to someone and was like, "Hey, you're supposed to kill Hitler," but then instead they just killed that guy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like you said, maybe they were just supposed to bring him a cake and say, "Go kill Hitler," but then no, they just went and killed him instead of and then now great,
And now
Now we
World
have
War
Hitler.
II. Yeah, exactly.
No, I understand that. The wasn't now you guys are better read than I am, I think, at least in this department. Mythology. Isn't there a Greek myth about the witches of fate or something like that where
The
they
three fates.
weave the fate, they weave fate, is that
The three fates, yes.
Yeah.
the th-
One of them spins the thread, one of them measures it, one of them cuts it.
right. So this is like that but worse because you have this loom weaving fate and it's left all alone. Did you notice that? They're like, well, we're going to come down here and look at this loom. There might have been a whole bunch of names that just passed them right on
Thank
by. No one was watching.
Thank you. He's not monitoring it constantly.
I didn't actually consider that, but I was thinking more along the lines of, what if it breaks down?
Yeah. Do you have to get like the mechanic of fate?
Yeah, exactly. Like, just are you telling me that this loom like never ever stops? Never,
Yeah.
ever, ever. So, like, for 1,000 years, this thing has been weaving, and not one part has worn out, broken down, broken off, rusted.
Yeah, really.
Nothing.
And if that's the case, then they've discovered something almost as good as binary, which is perpetual motion.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, secondly, if it's the loom of fate, why is there a second one?
Oh, that one? Yeah, no, that's the loom of lesser fate. I figured that one out. It's like who's gonna stub their toe, maybe lose $1 out of their pocket. Like he's looking at it, but it's just more. It's just more of a hobby, really. Yeah.
You know what actually I thought was hilarious about this is when everybody at the end of the movie, when they find out that Sloane is the bad guy, whatever. Duh.
Yeah.
But when they when they find out that he's the bad guy and everything else, and he like walks around and he's like, your name was chosen, and your name was chosen, and your name was chosen, and your name was chosen. It's like, well, fucking duh. You're going through and you're killing all these people. You don't think eventually, quote unquote, fate was gonna say, get rid of that person?
Yeah.
Like, seriously? You don't think eventually the loom was gonna spin your own goddamn name?
Yeah, but he decided he's gonna control fate. That's what makes him so evil.
Yes.
Yeah, and that was the point where I wrote down, what? The group of people who take advice from a loom on who to kill are crazy? What? And this quickly follows the this movie's own "No, I am your father" scene.
Yeah, but you notice how they twisted it? That you're my son, because I can't use that other line.
Yeah.
They did that in 1980.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is like, and I'm surprised you haven't made the comparison yet there, Sean. This is like Final Destination, but like way more passive. They're like, excuse me, do you mind? Do you mind? Can you kill Jim for me?
Yeah.
That would be. I don't really want to say it so much as just kind of weave it into a hard to understand code. But if you happen to be by Jim, could you just pop him off for me? Thanks.
Pretty much, yeah. Oh no, I got that. I was thinking Final Destination in my head.
Yeah. That's the part. I mean, the loom. I'll completely, fully admit it's one of the weirdest things that I've seen in like this science fiction type stuff. And I have to kind of push that by the wayside and just get lost in all the gunplay and car flipping because that's the fun stuff for me. But the loom, I laugh kind of every time. And I did kind of think the same thing too. Like even they're like, okay, if it's straight up, it's a 1. If it's underneath, it's a 0. What if it was even backwards?
Yeah.
And the loom can't even be like, no, that's not. Damn it.
Yeah. What if blarg means yes?
Yeah.
What if after you do the code and you're like, oh, I have to kill Jim Smith, and then the loom starts looming something else, like a retraction?
Yeah.
It's like, no, I meant John Smith.
Yeah, I wanted to see the loom kind of reverse and unweave, and then reweave. Like it was like liquid paper or just erasing something.
And I love how at the end too, when he gets the peanut butter and the rats, in the garbage truck, and he dumps thousands, if not millions, of rats into this factory.
Yeah, I'd say hundreds.
Whatever, but all these rats with the explosives, and they all go off and kill nobody.
Yeah, they just destroy the building. That's it.
Like. They don't kill anybody because he then has to go in and kill everybody himself.
Yep.
So what was the point of the fucking rats?
Distraction.
Yeah. A distraction? Question.
You could have had surprise on your hand.
Now, here's a question that came up during my viewing, and I want to see what you guys thought. Did McAvoy's dad come up with the plan, or was the Russian a turncoat?
Huh?
Well, the Russian had the bomb. He had the rats. Gives McAvoy the idea. This is what one can do.
Oh.
Imagine if you had thousands. And then when they have the chase through the back alley and the dad's running away, and all of a sudden, and there's the Russian.
I think Russian was the turncoat.
He was kind of in on this on the plan, right? Like he was going to detonate the bombs, so that way, Dad could come in and start shooting up the place.
Yeah, and not just that. Like he was there the night that that Wesley's chasing after his dad.
Exactly.
So I think that was the point where he was trying to basically stop him from killing Cross and being like, no, like, here's the thing. You know what I actually love about that, though? Wesley gets shot in the arm.
Yeah.
And gets put into the restorative goo, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? They're trying to save the Russian's life, and they leave him on the floor.
Thank you.
And what, give him mouth to mouth, I guess? Like, they don't put him in this restorative goo stuff at all? To even attempt to save his life?
That's what I was thinking the whole time. I'm like, if you have restorative goo, put him in the restorative goo.
Yeah.
I think there was a point they had to, if they were successful in the CPR and could get him breathing again, they were going to shove him in the goo. That's why they had him right beside the goo. But it wasn't. It doesn't bring people back from the dead.
You don't do CPR where he gets shot. You bring him back to the lair first?
Maybe he stopped breathing on the way? I don't know. They cut that out, right? We don't know if he was still breathing when they brought him to the goo, but we know he wasn't breathing when he was at the goo.
Yeah, but he was also right beside the pool that McAvoy was already in.
Yeah, so maybe he stopped breathing when he was goo adjacent, and so they just had to start doing CPR. They cut that poorly, admittedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because not only did you have to drag both James McAvoy and the Russian back to base, but then you had to unload them, put James McAvoy in the goo, and then move the Russian next to the goo.
And CPR.
And then start CPR, and that's where so there's like a lot of time that's missing there.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to take the Russian away, leave McAvoy with a bullet in his arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and okay, the Russian dies. Okay, that's unfortunate and sad. Boo-hoo. Help James McAvoy?
Maybe at least pull the bullet out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Pull the bullet out?
Yeah, so he can start gooing. I mean, that's the... Yeah,
start
you're right.
gooing.
By the way, I stopped. I can never remember all of the names, so I have British, not Gary Busey, and Spanish, not Captain Lou Albano for two of the guys.
Oh yeah, the butcher who does his best Tony Montana impression.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
but he looks like Captain Lou.
Yeah, your nicknames or whatever don't help me at all.
Yeah, the only one that helps me is the gunsmith, because he smiths guns. That's about it. Like.
No, but I mean, like, your titles don't help me at all. I have no idea who you're talking about.
Oh, Gary Busey?
Okay, Gary Busey, yes. I know who you're talking about there.
Yeah, no, Captain Lou, I'm sorry. That one was kind of inside baseball for Sean or any old school wrestling fans out there.
Yeah, he's the butcher. He's the the fat Spanish guy.
Actually, I'll give it a shout.
Well, I mean, the butcher is good enough.
Yeah.
Call him the butcher, but whatever you used as his title, got nothing on that.
Well, this one's a shout out to a new listener, also named Sean, by the way, who used to watch wrestling with back in the day when Captain Lou Albano was on TV. So
yeah.
So by the way, the real science fiction of this movie, I know you're going to say it's the curving bullets. I know you're going to say it's the adrenaline, but for me, the real fiction of this movie is Janice keeping her job. I'm sorry, there's no HR, even in 2008, that would accept that kind of abusive behavior. For middle management, she'd be out on her ass.
I don't know, man. That he gave me a script of what I'm going to use to what I'm going to follow when I quit my job.
Oh, sure.
I'm copying, pasting that entire rant.
I just can't see anyone wasting that much time in Staples and still remain in middle management. That's all I'm saying.
What was with that? With the stapler? What?
I don't know. Were they trying to be Office Space? What's going on there? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm like, what are you doing? All right.
I think it was actually just a thing for his particular, because it made him twitch every time. I think that was honestly,
Yeah.
I think that was honestly just for his benefit or whatever.
So he can have a panic attack.
Yeah, basically.
Is it just me, or does he look like he's holding in a fart every time he does that?
No, more than a fart.
I think it looks like he's gonna throw up.
And that too.
Oh,
Coming
yeah.
out of both ends.
Yeah, that's puke face. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. You know what?
By the way-
Oh. Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, are you related?
I'm sorry?
Oh,
I'm sorry.
no, were you going to say something related?
No.
Okay. So when you're driving a sporty, high-performance car and you're being chased by a half-ton truck in a high-speed chase, the best choice of action is not to speed up. It's actually to brake and turn around. Because you can brake and turn around a lot faster than that half-ton truck can.
Oh, yeah. They went the other way. They would have been fine.
Yeah.
I think so.
Johnny.
Hey, let's go back to that. Because you know what? This car chase scene in the Viper begs the question, would you risk your life to look up Angelina Jolie's skirt? The
No.
answer, apparently, is yes. Because he does. And at the end of the car chase scene, the next question is, would you break the law to follow Angelina Jolie in a red Dodge Viper through a red light? The answer is also yes.
No.
No, well, apparently someone thought that because I did not pick it up until this viewing. They show them in the damaged Viper going down the street, right? Kind of ha. She's driving on the with no tire, and then she makes a left turn. The light's still red, and there's another car that pulls up right behind them, goes through the light.
I didn't notice it was
Yeah, but
red.
that car turned right.
No, there's
really?
one that goes right behind them through the light. I didn't really know till this time
Yeah, he's on
around,
the other
but some-
side. Yeah, he's on the other side. He's just turning right.
It looks like he's going straight through. I'll have to go back and rewatch it again.
But
Thanks
she
for giving me
also-
a reason to.
But she also cuts across a lane of traffic to turn left.
Yep.
Oh, yes, she does.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she cuts right in front of that guy that's like those two guys that are like, what? Staring at the Viper. Which is totally not the look I would be giving the person driving a Viper that was in that state. I'd be like, you die.
That's
It would not be a, oh my god, like, what is that? And shock and everything. It would be like, what the fuck did you do, you asshole? Die.
one of my all-time favorite sports cars. It was hard watching it get shot up and beat up
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you one thing that made me sad about this movie.
The tragic
great-
backstory told in third person narrative.
No, not so well. Okay, I'll tell you two
Fucking
things
hate
that made me sad. Even the great Morgan Freeman doesn't realize that if someone doesn't understand the first time, saying it slower doesn't bring understanding.
What are you talking about?
There. Did you notice that? He's like, shoot the flies off the wings off the flies.
Oh.
I don't understand. Shoot the wings off the flies. All right. Now you said it slower. Thank you.
And by the way, the easier way to shoot the wings off a fly is to shoot the fly.
Oh, yeah.
It only takes one bullet and you get both wings.
See if the wing, yeah, poof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you excuse me for a sec? I got to go try something. I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
okay,
No.
Mark. Okay.
Yeah, see, I actually love how he brings him not just the flies or the walks, I guess, but the wings.
Yeah.
How did he collect the wings?
I don't know. Did he have to speed his heart up just
And
to see
it's
him?
like he caught the flies as they like fell in the air or something after losing their wings, because the wings are placed like so perfectly near the body of the fly, and it's like, really? What happened there exactly? And what kind of bullet hits? Like, how tiny were these bullets to have cut off these flies' wings, but didn't actually damage the fly or the wing?
Yeah. It was like he was shooting a
Are these like little itty bitty
00022.
tiny ninja stars that he's shooting that are like slicing off the wings? Like, seriously.
Yeah, like I said, it's like he's shooting a 000022.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what kind of bullets fall apart in midair? Like in the beginning scene.
Oh, the long distance ones?
Yeah.
The ones built by NASA.
Yeah, exactly. That's like our shuttle or like a rocket, right? You have the
Yep.
The one
goes
that
so far.
the one that kills the guy that Matrix jumps from one building to another. What?
Yeah.
How is that possible? What?
He doesn't get any glass cuts.
Like, they don't explain that. Is that part of the
No,
adrenaline?
and no one ever does it again. No, he moves so fast that he actually creates, like, papers flying everywhere and everything. You never see that again.
Yeah.
Nobody ever moves that fast again.
He pushes off from the elevator and dents the wall because he puts so much pressure behind his little kickoff, and then he's running so fast that he's like quicksilvering all over this place.
Yeah. But no one
Straight.
ever does it again.
Yeah, no,
I
exactly.
love the fact that he comes like flying across and he's shooting and whatever, and then he's like, whoop, and like just misses the actual ledge. Like falls on like the floor below. I was like, ha 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 ha. It looks so impressive until you did that.
Yeah. I kind of wanted when they showed the close up of his gun for it to say help, on like a Wile E. Coyote cartoon.
Yeah, or instead of like the badass like grimace that he's got going, have this like look of realization like on Wile E. Coyote, be like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like Neo halfway across the building. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So the fraternity calls themselves the Weapons of Fate. Do you think they had like other names they kind of went through first, like we'll be the Killers of Choice or the Tools of Destiny?
Probably.
Yes.
And there was a lot of blank of blank.
Yeah.
I like how he calls himself, right before the big attack assault scene on the fraternity at the end, he calls himself the ultimate weapon. And then he's going through, and I'm noticing that this ultimate weapon is wasting a lot of ammo. He's constantly running out of bullets, having to pick up other guns, which is cool. But if you're the ultimate weapon, would you run out of bullets?
Well,
Unless you
Well, I mean,
shot and killed 6 people with one gun?
Well, I mean, if you have more targets than bullets you have in your gun, then
Yeah, but
yeah.
but they see him spraying bullets across like both hands like this, and I'm like, you're just wasting bullets at this point.
Yeah, he forgot to hit the unlimited ammo power up before he jumped through that window.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what I like about that scene though, is that he kind of improvises and he starts grabbing other guys' guns, especially when he hits the British guy right in the head and then puts the gun through the head and uses him as a body shield and keeps on shooting. I thought that was not something I'd seen before in a gunfight. That was pretty cool.
You've never seen that before?
Not that specifically. I've used the meat shield, yes, but I've never seen like someone brain pan with the gun through the back of the other guy's head.
Yeah, it's true.
Have you seen it?
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I've seen variations of it. The meat shield, yes, but
Well,
The
yeah,
meat-
the meat
yeah,
shield,
yeah.
that's nothing
It's
new, but
And that's the thing, right? It's just like a little different take on that. So
I don't know how you guys felt about this, but Morgan Freeman saying the word motherfucker is both awesome and slightly disturbing.
yeah,
Because you never expect him to say motherfucker.
I
shoot
missed
this
it.
motherfucker.
I missed it in 1.5 speed.
Oh, it's bizarre. It's awesome, but it's bizarre.
I know.
Kill
Like-
this motherfucker. Because he sounds stereotypically black when he says it, but it's Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, who's got like one of the most eloquent voices.
Exactly, right? So it doesn't mesh. Or he should say it more often.
Heh.
One of the two, I haven't decided yet.
It's true. Once I heard it, I was like, do I just want this forever now? Like,
Like
You're
either
right.
say it in Now You See Me 3, or never say it again. You know what I mean?
I kind of want to see a little bit of a parody where that scene rolls up, it's all tense, and then there's a tap on his shoulder, and there's a tag made, and Sam Jackson steps in and kill this motherfucker, and then he just tags and then leaves.
He has a cursing double.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, but it's Sam Jackson. So he just tags him out, curses for him, leaves, you know?
What he said. Okay, so like they do in the beginning, there's a kill. Morgan Freeman gets shot in the back of the head, and then the bullet reverses all the way through the donut of Ronald McDonald and through the beer can or the drink can of Chris Pratt, and all the way back into James McAvoy's gun. He's doing this big thing, and then the bullet goes
the
in.
fucking city.
Yeah, exactly.
Again.
Yeah, which is whatever. And blah blah blah, and he goes in, and then he turns to the camera and says, "So what the fuck have you done lately?" So did he say, "So what the fuck have you done lately" in reverse, and then fire the shot to kill Morgan Freeman? Like, was he sitting in his apartment going, "Right, for what, bang"? You know, like.
Oh my god, yes! That has to be the answer. That has to be the answer.
No. Tex is like, "I don't care." That's exactly what happened.
Yep, exactly. I don't care. I will accept no other explanations. That's the answer right
Rough, bang. You know.
The answer is say.
That's the answer right there.
Okay. Thanks. I'm glad we worked that out.
Oh.
And is it racist to shoot an Indian woman in her married dot when you're using a laser-powered sniper rifle?
I gotta say yes.
I think that's kind of racist, isn't it?
I would think so.
That's kind of racist. I felt guilty watching it.
Me too.
That's why I think it's kind of racist. If I feel guilty watching it, I assume it's racist.
Yeah, it would have been nice if the guy was like, and then just kind of lowers it just a little bit, and you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and everything doesn't have to be right in the middle of the forehead.
Oh no, exactly.
I mean, seriously, like getting shot in the temple. I'm pretty sure that'll kill you. Back of the head. Pretty sure that'll kill you.
Yeah.
Being shot in the temple kills
Chest?
Angelina Jolie. How is she able to curve the bullet around the room like that?
Because
by this point in the movie, are you
assassin extraordinaire?
Are you? Are you really questioning it at this point? Like, what, I mean, like with this far in the movie, really now you're going to bring it up? Like they can do this?
You know what? I actually have a theory.
Okay.
It was guided by the loom of fate. Because they were finally accepting their destinies.
Oh,
yeah. I have a question though, actually, about that bullet. Do all her bullets say goodbye?
I don't know. Or is it,
I would assume so. Maybe that's her...
or is it like fortune cookies, and they're like they eat you a little different, you know?
Yeah, you will have some new clothes.
You will meet a terrible fate today.
You got one with lotto numbers on it, just spinning through the air.
No, lucky numbers.
Oh, lucky
quote,
numbers.
unquote.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
This will be your year. Blam, you know.
Or maybe they're fortunes for the cops that find the bullets later.
Oh, there you go.
Like,
yes,
there's a guy poisoning the Chinese food at rival Chinese palace. You know what I mean?
Sally did it, you know.
Yeah.
So I wanted to see some sort of flashback with Angelina Jolie where she's maybe, you know, she's in some evening gown on a date with some sort of dignitary, and they get to the ballroom and she just like curves a bullet around the ballroom, and then it comes back and hits him because he's the target, and she just kind of like pulls her head back slightly as he gets hit. And that's where she learned how to do that trick. You know? And couldn't have been me. I was standing right here.
that wouldn't be as impressive enough, Mark.
I think it would have been funny. But,
funny, yes. But impressive enough, no. Because we need to have these ridiculously elaborate killings we need to be on the subway train at this particular time and shoot through this particular window at this particular time because no other time this guy is free.
Yeah, why?
Anywhere. He's never walking down the street so you can shoot him.
Yeah, he doesn't sleep in his own bed.
No.
And
well, he does, but his place is evidently a fortress with no windows. Yeah.
And
I was like, really? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's all right. Not only that, but he happens to cross his arms the same way 2 days in a row.
Yeah.
Every time he leans back, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's time for my 7:15 stretch. Ah.
I kind of goes like, well, my secretary just got here. Time for my mid-meeting blowjob. All right, here we go. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Go ahead. Whatever, stats, whatever. Okay. Sales, sure, blah, blah, blah.
Pork bellies. I'm good here,
Yeah.
Her name's Janice. She has red hair, but you know what? She's definitely worth it.
Did you notice the when they're leaving the egg store? Great name, by the way, egg store. The fuck. But there's a woman who leaves carrying a bag of groceries, and she carries the bag of groceries outside of the store. And as soon as she gets outside of the store, she drops her bag of groceries.
Yeah.
I'm like, you were right there.
I didn't notice that.
You were right there. How could you drop it?
That.
Total rookie mistake. You made it out with the groceries. You were in the clear.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
I absolutely didn't notice that.
And is no one concerned about the footsteps on top of the train? On a near nightly fucking basis?
Yeah, really. Apparently in Chicago, it's an everyday occurrence.
People ride the L's on top, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. So, I want to ask too, when Wesley goes back for his dad's gun or whatever. Oh, wait, no, sorry. First of all, when Wesley leaves the fraternity the first time after he shoots the wings off the fly, did you notice he's carrying the flies with him all the way down the stairs?
Yep.
He doesn't at any point drop the flies to make his grand exit?
Nope.
Would he bring him to a fly hospital?
I
need help. I need help. I have a GSW. Let's hook him up to it.
Oh, once again, I will not accept any other explanation. Yes.
He went to the, he went, well, I got a gunshot wound. And
he brought him up to a fly hospital.
To a fly hospital, and then hooked him up, like Flavor Flav's there as the head surgeon. No.
They're playing soul music all the way throughout. Yeah.
Tiny little IVs, being put in. George Clooney shows up as a doctor for no reason. Anyway.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Yep. No, I will accept no other explanation. That's exactly what he did.
That's why he did it, right? He carried the flies to safety. All right, good for him. Right. But when he went back to his apartment to get his gun, he walks in on Chris Pratt and the girl, the ex there. Is it just me, or did you think Angelina Jolie was going to walk in and punch her out?
No, I knew exactly what she was going to do.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Well, I figured she was a violent person, so I thought she was just going to slap a bitch, I knew Wesley was
honestly couldn't have cared less at that point. So, yeah, I had no idea what was going on. I didn't care.
Although the girlfriend kind of takes it, she kind of takes the whole moment away because she says, oh, was this your new whore? You're paying for it now? And I'm like, well, she kind of looks like it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to call that a win in the girlfriend's column.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely true. And really, I think that girl's prettier than Angelina Jolie, so...
So Chris Pratt wins.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Wesley and Cross shoot each other's bullets 3 times in the movie.
Oh, yeah.
But the third time, I'm like, okay, can we just reveal that he is his father? Please.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That was honestly like one of the only effects shots that I thought was kind of cool.
Was it 2 bullets crashing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. I was like, no, you can keep doing that. Sure, why not?
Again, this is stuff that I hadn't seen before, right? In
Yeah.
action movies and sci-fi or whatever. Like you never see that stuff like this. That's why this is the guilty pleasure of it all, right? Like it's ridiculous, but I'm having a good time, you know. All right. Well, the rest I'll have for my or is it's.
Okay. So just a few things on this movie. James McAvoy suffered a twisted ankle and an injured knee just working out to get in shape for this movie.
Oh.
Considering this is really his first big Hollywood movie, that's quite the dedication. It was Angelina Jolie asked for Fox to get killed, the reasoning that if she was to find out that she had killed people unjustly and was part of something that wasn't fair, then she would take her own life.
Okay.
I think that's...
Okay, but that's you. That's not the character, so nobody cares what you think, sweetheart.
That's what she said.
That is what
I
she
don't.
said.
That's I don't even. Yeah, whatever. Almost cast in the role of Fox, Angelina Jolie's character, Halle Berry.
Oh yes, and I can tell you why.
Swordfish.
No, actually, this is actually a comic book movie. Believe it or not.
Well, that's why she didn't get it.
Well, the guy who did the artist, the artist who was drawing the characters in the comic book, fashioned the character of Fox after Halle Berry. He admitted that.
Oh.
Yeah, so the original comic book design, he used Halle Berry as a template, so we could have very well got her in this movie because it would have been what they were going for originally.
Well, that explains 2 of the other 3 then. Jessica Biel.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Ooh, okay.
And Beyonce.
Not so much.
So
Yeah, that one I can't see.
I kind of wondered why 3 of them were black.
Well, okay,
You know
so
what I
there
mean?
you go.
Mhm.
Yeah, in the comic...
normally almost cast, especially in women's roles, they're mostly white. Fair or not, but they're mostly white.
Yeah.
So,
But in
I
this
wondered
case,
why
no.
that.
Yeah, with Halle Berry as the template, I mean, any... except for... You say Beyonce?
Yeah.
I don't think she was ready.
Don't forget, she had just done, Gold Member.
Yeah, but I don't think she was ready for this.
Well, yeah, but
Such as it was.
studios don't consider what are you ready for. It's how much money can they make, and Beyonce would have made them a lot of money back then.
That's true.
Yeah. I would like to have seen Jada Pinkett Smith in this.
Nah, I'm not a big fan of hers.
Fair enough.
Almost cast in the role of Wesley, or is it alumni Ryan Felipe?
Huh.
Okay.
Can you imagine him grimacing all the way through this movie? It would have been a grimace off between him and Angelina Jolie.
Or a pout off.
Yeah. Because at least James McAvoy, he kind of reminded me like when he was getting beat up and he was crying the whole time. He kind of reminded me of like that crying Tobey Maguire from Spider-Man 2.
Oh, that's just unfair. That's just mean.
But it works because he's supposed to be the nerdy guy with no life, and it relates back. So I thought it worked. I thought he did really well in this movie, to be honest.
He did, yes.
James McAvoy.
I think James McAvoy is believable in anything he does.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I mean, for whatever the role is, he committed. I mean, he got injured committing to this role, right? So
yeah. So as always on this show, we try to find the real story behind the story, Mark.
Okay, well, first of all, because of the amount of apologizing, they should have cast a Canadian in this, by the way.
That's true.
We'll talk about should have been cast. Okay. Or I have 2 of them. Or is it Hogwarts for Assassins? So yeah, Morgan Freeman is Dumbledore. Jolie is Professor McGonagall. You have the Russian is Madame Pomfrey the healer. The gunsmith is Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher.
Oh,
and
yep.
the butcher guy is Hagrid. And then the British guy is Snape because it looks like he's always trying to kill Harry. So that's one. Or more importantly, I would rename this Things I Would Do for Angelina Jolie. I've already called out 2 of them, but would you Oh, this movie begs the question, would you let Angelina Jolie punch the living daylights out of you? The answer is yes. Would you run across the top of a train and jump over a car-ridden bridge for Angelina Jolie? Apparently, yes. Would you run into an exploding building because Angelina Jolie is there? Absolutely, yes. That's what this movie is.
Okay. Tex?
I just have it, or is it the story of how monks are evil? Because they started the fraternity in the first place.
Yep.
They're the ones that found the code and started the fraternity. Monks are evil.
Good indictment against organized religion. I agree.
Yep.
I have it, or is it movie life lesson number 874? When your life isn't what you thought it would be, just remember that you're about to learn you're a master assassin due to a genetic predisposition, and as soon as you tell your boss off, you'll get $4 million instantly.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that phone call.
Yeah, me too. So that's going to about do it for Wanted. I'm Sean Taylor.
I'm Tex.
And I mean Mark.
Join us next time when we'll review the story of a man dating a UFC fighter who has a few surprise moves for him. Adam Sandler and Ronda Rousey star in Sucker Punch Drunk Love.